Thomas Charles Britton, he is officially done. He is out. He is banned or quit Instagram or whatever the case is. Let's get into it, and I'm going to tell you why. So, funnily enough, the movement has started again. A lot of 16-year-old people or people who were 16 have spoken up against Thomas Charles Britton, and we also have some text to actually go over. So without further ado, let's get into it, okay? So firstly, he posted this picture on 12 July 2025. So let me clear it up. The people in the videos were not drunk. The places we were at don't even allow people in if they intoxicated. And no, I do not follow any underage person online. Every single person I follow is 18 or older. And that's something anyone can check for themselves. I'm not just here for rumors or assumptions. But funnily enough, in the second picture, we see a video of Thomas Charles Britton trying to grind on somebody. And there is literally a person, like the second girl in this video was holding a drink. Thomas. And there's also some girl who's come up and posted something on 12 July 2025 following this video saying, I've spoken with my friend in the Wycombe area, which is where TCB is from, and her friend is familiar with TCB as well as a night shift bartender at Trilogy TCB. The Trilogy is a club TCB likes going to where he hits on people who are drunk apparently or intoxicated apparently and grinds on them. His words for the grinding part. So TCB was officially kicked out last Saturday after Trilogy began getting complaints about his behavior from numerous guests, both male and female. I wasn't given any specifics, but I think we can all fill in the blanks given his past. Gary is not happy about this at all and has allegedly been messaging Trilogy employees on Facebook with threats of legal action for the past week or so. TCB will never publicly own up to this because he's very selective with what he's ashamed of. Receiving real consequences for his action is TCB's #1 trigger, and he'd probably rather die than admit fault here. But nevertheless, it's looking like the Trilogy arc may be over. He'll have to find some other cheap venue to sync up now. So that is good news, but apparently he's gone back to TCB following this right after this, and we have yet so much more to unpack. So just to clarify, I'm not a fan of this guy. I think people who are watching this video are not viewing him with the best light. Let's keep in mind he is a person at the end of the day. A conversation with the Britton. Okay, you've seriously got to stop this obsessed kind of content. It's literally the reason you get all the hate. Someone texted TCB like their opinion about his content. Now everyone's entitled to their opinion. If you don't like him, don't watch him. It's as simple as that. But the problem arises that TCB, instead of actually acknowledging the message, or even if you didn't want to acknowledge the message, that's fine. You don't have to open every DM or hate DM or whatever the case is. But he used ChatGPT to create a response. And how I can tell is, of course, firstly, the dash out there. And secondly, it's just such an AI response. Again, a ChatGPT response. And then he gets called out for it. Are you really using AI to respond to me? Then lies about it. I've been responding as myself. But it gets worse from here. There we go. That is the main thing. You're comfortable, but other people are not. The issue here. That's the issue here, right? So you're unaware of the consequences, which it clearly looks like he is a bit unaware of the consequences out here. And he says, no one has ever felt uncomfortable around me. You don't know that drunk people can't think with themselves like sober people can. They're not drunk. Yes, they are, Thomas. So if you go to a club, the majority of the people are going to be drunk. Now, of course, if I were to go to a club, I'm not going to drink because I don't drink. But if you were going to a club, majority, like 90% of the people would be drunk compared to the 10% of people who would not be drunk. Now, I'm not saying this is for all clubs. Obviously, don't quote me on that. But TCB is under the assumption that they're not drunk. First of all, the grinding is reciprocated. They're grinding on me, I'm grinding on them. That's called enjoying yourself. Oh my goodness. Thomas, what are you doing here, mate? What are you doing here? They're not even drunk, they're not even tipsy. I've already said this and I'm repeating myself. Oh my god, Thomas Charles Britton just can't admit that he was taking advantage of people when they were drunk. That's literally what just happened in that entire Trilogy thingy. Then he gets annoyed and makes a video like this.
Standard night, got called a nonce. The guy was drunk, which doesn't really surprise me, but I'm 24 years old, and along the way I've made a lot of mistakes. And along the way I've learned that sometimes the people who say the most, sometimes I hurt the most. And I've also learned that when things like that happen, they need to be put into context. The guy who said that to me was absolutely out of his head drunk. When I told him that I was 24, he just kept going on and on and on. He didn't even care what my age was. I guarantee you he took one look at me and looked at my appearance and my bald head and just made an assumption.
I don't think anyone's looking at your bald head and making an assumption you're called nonce, okay? There are a bunch of people who are bald. We don't call them a nonce, okay? And like, why do you say like you're 24 is like it's some kind of armor against being a nonce? Firstly. Secondly, whenever I see Thomas, right, accused of anything, he always try to make himself the victim out of it. Like, what are you doing here, okay? Like, just admit it.
That infuriates me, because I'm the furthest thing from that. I actually wanted to hit him, but I decided...
You wanted to hit him? Dude, I can guarantee you, I cannot even imagine you throwing a punch. So that's, I'm assuming, Thomas in the club with a elderly lady, maybe. I don't know if it's elderly or not, but whatever she is. Okay, so this is something Thomas has sent to some girl on Instagram, and it's just a video of him moaning. This is absolutely crazy. And secondly, it's actually even worse that he's wearing his dad's workplace logo while filming this. This is like absolute bullshit. This is just disgusting. He sounds like he's having turtle sex. That's what he sounds like. And again, this is some more videos of him from some chats with someone, and yet he says the accusations are false. I just can't watch that, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That is a video he sent to someone on Instagram, and he said the accusations are false. This guy is an absolute weirdo. He's a creep. That's what he is. I'm from... Do you know what that is? I have no idea. It's about an hour from me. That's so cool. I know. Can I see what you look like figure-wise, like in terms of your body? Because, to be honest with you, I don't want to go out with a fat girl. You get what I mean? What? Can I have a picture of your body? What the heck? Why would he be that picky, firstly? Coming from him, who looks like a freaking Muppet. The narcissism is insane out here. Y'all put up with me, I would've seen y'all niggas outside. Okay, so, I feel bad for the girl in this video because she doesn't even know who she's dancing with, number one. Number two, she must be lovely and she doesn't know who Thomas Charles Britton really is. And asking someone a picture of your body on text is beyond weird. That is noncy as hell. That is top-notch nonce stuff. That's top-notch nonce, okay? Top-notch nonce. Notch nonce. That's what he is. What the heck? This guy is genuinely so weird. Like, oh my goodness. What a absolute donut. That's what he is. It's a disgrace that Donut's calling him a donut. He's...
1 year ago, as a matter of fact, I got caught in a bit of controversy again. This time it was a video going around of me shagging a teddy bear.
Yes, we know that. It's Thomas Charles Britton and Winnie the Pooh. They have like some...
Nope, that is not a joke. That is genuinely what happened. And you know the worst part about it? I was fully naked.
That's all I gotta say. And then of course some very bizarre pictures. Be gentle with yourself. It's your first time living too. That's AI generated by someone. That's not from Thomas Charles Britton. But for those of you who want to see the video, that's the video of him and Winnie the Pooh. This is like YouTube in 2009, but just for TCB. No, that's crazy. He just fell down. Let's replay that. Why did he just fall down like that? Like, and he says he doesn't drink in a club as well, by the way. And most people have said that he doesn't drink, like he's sober, but he just hits some people who are drunk. Oh my goodness. Thomas Charles Britton sending a response to someone again, like on DMs. Hey, just on another note, I don't mind still talking as long as it's not in a sexual manner in any way, because if anyone finds out, I am fucked. What the heck? What the heck? And someone from my own comments, because I made a video on Instagram regarding this guy too, someone in my comments also said that she was one of the 16-year-olds who Thomas Charles Britton texted, which is crazy. which is actually...
Hey, just on another note, I don't mind still talking as long as it's not in a sexual manner in any way, because if anyone finds out, then I'm fucked. Hey,
That laugh in the ending is crazy. He's not even gonna recover from this one. Like it has to be done for him, okay? Like what he's like, I can keep on talking to you not in a sexual manner. He says we can keep talking in a sexual manner, but no one needs to find out about it. The predator that has his prey in sight.
Right. Hello, everyone. So, I've been accused of something again. Shock horror. And this time it's even worse than the accusations I've had before. I've had accusations of taking advantage of drunk girls at clubs and drugging girls at clubs and, you know, all sorts, which is all wrong, untrue, and fucked that people are making those sorts of accusations. But this time it's even worse, right? Because now someone is accusing me of talking to 16-year-old girls. Yeah, I know. So, some of you may have seen the screenshot, some of you may not have seen the screenshot.
His body language screaming guilty completely, like, he's finally deleted his account. What a ride, it's over, but...
I'm finding it even baffling that I'm having to mention this, because I don't want to give this any more time than it needs. But I have made the mistake in the past, and recently, of flirting with a girl when I don't know her age, which...
Dude, you gotta always ask, what is your age? That is not a mistake on your end. That's just stupidity, and it's on you for that. And you are quite dodgy. You are, like, I can tell you absolutely this one is definitely dodgy just by the way he's talking about it.
I'll admit it's a mistake on my part. But...
And the inability for you to even look at the camera and the constant playing with your face by touching it is all telltale signs of a liar. It is.
if a girl is under the age of 20, I'm not talking to her.
Shut the fuck up. We have videos of you literally sending transcripts to anyone on Instagram, okay? So, like, genuinely, just shut the heck up, man. Shut the heck up. He's officially deleted his account. It's over. It's over. It is done. It is done. It is finally over. And Thomas Charles Britton has officially deleted his account. Like, if you search him up, he is no longer there. And yeah, it is done. This guy has
Hi, Grace.
officially
I just wanted to let
packed
you
it
know
up.
that I'm sorry.
So, comment down below what you guys think of this entire thing. I just thought I'd make a video on it because I've been essentially trolling this guy for quite a while. I'm not bullying him. I don't bully Anons. Anons has it coming, okay? So yeah, comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys soon.